The Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks hosting their last business day game of the season, and they have some unfinished business against Gary South Shore. The Hawks victorious in their first two games against the Railcats and a chance to close out the sweep this afternoon. Fargo-Moorhead looking for their first sweep since they won all three against Lincoln back in late May. An excellent crowd too for this final business day game, and many of them wearing windbreakers. We pick it up in the seventh inning of a scoreless game. Gary with runners on the corners, one out. Miguel Sierra drives this ball to center field. This one's going to land up against the wall, scores both base runners. Sierra is into third with a two-run triple to open up the scoring, giving the Railcats a 2-0 lead. That's all they would get, though, thanks to some solid defense here from a Fargo North grad. Next batter sends a bounder to third. Sierra's coming home, but Michael Hallquist says get out of here. The throw and the tag are on target for out number two. Redhawks would get one, but they strand the bases loaded to end the game, losing 2-1. They'll be in Sioux City starting a three-game set tomorrow night.